I was a young man who had the best of everything. I was the firstborn of a hard-working man, but I was not satisfied with the best of everything. So I took my possessions in my hand.